Ahoy, mateys! Today we've got a fresh product for your boat of a whip, aka your R33 GTS and or GTS-T Skyline. It's time to protect that hull with the Gktech under-engine bash plate. Go ahead and shiver your timbers, and let's get into it. We found this salty dog R33 Skyline washed up on a beach next to a jellyfish. JK, we didn't, but we do want to protect this fine vessel's undergarments and get it released back into the wild for breeding purposes. Enter the plate. This 3mm thick aluminium manta ray, which Zach is in the midst of wobbling, will be fitting for that purpose post-haste. Just look at that Gktech banner reflection. Wow. It also comes with a bag of hardware to attach it to your boat as well. Bonus. Once you've successfully dry docked the whip and have hoisted it into the air, scrape off any barnacles and wipe away any seaweed that may have accumulated over years at sea. Drain the residual seawater from the seawater drain bung, being careful not to sploosh yourself in the eye. Then move on to removing any shrimp and or ocean wildlife you may find, such as this red snapper, get any fishing rods and other utensils of the sea out, and finally remove your prized pirate flag from its storage position. Now that we are clear to proceed, go ahead and remove the crossmember bolts that may or may not still be in your cross member. Then head to the radiator support and remove any bolts that may be in the way there as well, including any brackets holding up your expensive as headlights. Grab the aluminum manta ray and thrust it upwards, all whilst winding in that rear bolt to the crossmember so you don't strain a muscle from holding it up too long. Now head back up front and install the larger main middle bolt to the rad support to even things out, just hand tightening it for now, as you may need the wiggle room depending on how bent your boat is. Now that it's properly supported, insert the fresh hardware we've provided with the washers and all the rest of the 3 holes on the bottom. Then take 2 of the bolts you took out earlier and thread them back into each side of the radiator support bracket. Once all the hardware is in and the bash plate is in the correct spot, go ahead and snug them all down, then you guessed it, torque to the specs shown right here on this screen. And that's it, my little Sailor Moons. You've completed one step towards becoming the pirate lord you've always dreamt of. Take a step back off the plank, look over at the parrot on your shoulder, and give each other approving nods for a job well done, to which your vessel will thank you later. Speaking of seas, more than 75% of the Earth's Gktech employees live across a large one, that being Johnny Caps, Josh, and Zach, whom without, we could not make such rad vids for ya. Yar. If you can't install this, hire a professional boat mechanic and or reach out to us via electronic mail. This has been the Dread Pirate Roberts, Johnny Caps, Josh, and got me a Marlin Zach with another Gktech How To. Peace. Insert ultra rare footage of Zach getting fish slapped in the face by said Marlin. You're welcome.